Dear people of God, welcome to the Lenten Meditation series of Church of South India Synod on the theme Journey of Transformation from Ashes to Resurrection. Today we meditate on justice in the wilderness based on the prophetic book of Amos chapter 5 verses 21 to 24 and Luke chapter 4 verses 16 to 21. The Israelites believed they were God's chosen people and that their sacrifices and praise were pleasing to God. However, through the prophet Amos, God made it clear that worship and sacrifices without justice and righteousness were completely unacceptable. Amos warned that if the people failed to uphold justice, they would perish. Throughout Israelite history, God's special care and gracious presence were central. But this was never meant to be a source of self-congratulation. Rather, it came with a sacred responsibility. Because the people had forgotten this, Amos declared that the day of the Lord would not be a time of victory as they expected, but a day of mourning. A deep concern for the vulnerable is a recurring theme in Amos' teachings. He says that justice is to be the heart of worship. The prophet condemns unjust enrichment, the suppression of the oppressed, making the poor helpless, perverting justice. These, Amos declares, are unforgivable sins before God. The people assumed that the day of the Lord would bring them divine intervention, victory, and peace. But Amos warns that this day will indeed come only not as a day of triumph, but of punishment. God rejects Israel's religious rituals when they are disassociated from justice. Amos chapter 5 verses 21 to 24 powerfully states, I despise your festivals, and I take no delight in your solemn assemblies. But let justice roll down like waters, and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. The Gospel of Luke chapter 4 verses 16 to 21 echoes this message. In the synagogue, Jesus reads from Isaiah's prophecy and boldly declares, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because God has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. God has sent me to proclaim release to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to let the oppressed go free." Here, Jesus embraces the mission of justice in a society where the poor are constantly exploited. Even in the wilderness experiences of life, God's justice remains a powerful, flowing stream. Therefore, we are called to live justly. Let us commit to building a just society, a place where the sun of righteousness has risen and all stains of injustice are wiped away. Let us trust in God and work. Amen.